YouTube family. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going, my peeps? King Kai checking in. King Kai has awakened. King Kai came from a little run at the lake as usual. It's a pretty nice day out, guys. I mean, I guess I should say that. I mean, at least here in Florida, because right now it's actually pretty cold outside. I'm not really cold myself, so don't think really just because I'm wearing like a beanie, jacket, and all that stuff that I'm freezing. I only threw this on because I tend to get like really ashy, and I actually like to feel like hot when I run. But I know that sounds a little strange, but anyways, that's beyond the point. So I just want to first say thank you guys so much for giving me y'all's time today. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's video. As you guys can see from the title, why you need to learn to adapt to any given situation you may be put in, right? Now what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of y'all could probably guess. The thing with like a lot of people, especially coming into 2022 now, some people are still bringing a lot of old energy from 2021, right? And for quite a few people out there, including myself, there was still a lot of dead weight that I wasn't exactly letting go. And all throughout that time, I was holding on to a lot of negative energies, man, right? I was letting a lot of old entities still keep their grasp on me, and I wasn't quite understanding why I was still in the same situation I was in, right? Which I can say now, it's starting to get better, I mean, I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I hope a lot of you guys are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel as well, right? As long as you've been putting in your work, staying positive, keeping a positive mindset, which is what the next video is going to be about as soon as I get finished recording this one, and really just putting in a lot of effort and a lot of work, like I said, in a lot of all my other old videos, man, and stuff like that, which are all going to promote growth within your lives, right? And a lot of you guys need to know, man, that, it's time to clench yourself, clench your aura, right? We're in 2022 now. So, because I'll say it like this. I was actually talking to a friend of mine, and I'll make it real quick and real brief. We're actually talking about opportunities and growth, and why 2022 is just going to be this year for a lot of people, man. A lot of people, right? Including myself, and just random individuals out there, man, who've been working on themselves and coming into this new year, man, with a positive mindset. Because you're the only one who can create your own reality unless you let somebody in your own mind control your thoughts, right? Unless you let an outside external source, such as another individual, past trauma and all that crap, dictate whether or not what your reality is going to be like based on how they want you to perceive it, because you're giving them that power. And you guys have to learn how to control yourself, right? Not just sexually and all that other type of stuff, right? But also mentally. The mental game is the most powerful game that you can engage in with another individual. And majority of the time, the hardest individual to beat at the mind game is yourself. So I just want you guys to understand that, man. And I was definitely like that, for sure. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, obviously, which you guys probably heard that a million times before, right? Nobody's perfect. I definitely made my mistakes, did stuff I had no business doing, right? And that was totally on me. That fell on me, and I accepted it humbly to the point where, only I can fix the situation that I'm in. Can't no one else do that for me. Only I can do that for myself. So I have to learn how to take accountability for my actions, right? And on this journey, man, of self-improvement, on this journey of Brahmacharya, right? Because I like to use that term a little bit more, so I probably might start using that. And for you guys who don't know what that means, not saying you don't, but if quite exactly might not have heard that term too often, I mean, basically Brahmacharya is the same thing as seed retention. You're just holding in and cultivating your sexual. I can't even talk. All Brahmacharya is basically semen retention. It's just another word for it. It's just another term. It just sounds more enthusiastic to use Brahmacharya, right? It sounds more unique. So I'm gonna start using that in my videos a lot more. But yes, guys, on this journey of Brahmacharya, on this journey of self-improvement, it will help you just really realize, man, that in this life, in your life, it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to take that red pill, wake yourself up, snap out of the external reality that somebody else wants you to live in and live in your own world, create your own reality, manifest the life that you want for yourself, or take that blue pill and, really watch other people live their lives, do what other people want you to do. Let other people tell you what you can and cannot do. Follow their lead. Be a follower. Don't be a leader. So it's up to you guys whether or not you want to take that red pill or blue pill. I always put that in my description, along with, what I'm going to be talking about in the video that I made, depending on what the topic was, right? But anyways, yeah, guys, this life all befalls on how you make it out to be, right? This life is what you make it out to be. Only you can perceive reality the way that you want to perceive it. So if you always wonder why bad things are happening in your life, if you're always wondering why you're not elevating in your life, if you're always wondering why you're not where you want to be at in life, while others keep trying to tell you what to do in your life, why you're not taking charge, man, it's because that's how you're perceiving it. That's the energy you're sending out to the universe, and All Mother is sending that energy back to you. She's literally sending that energy back to you, and you're using that energy that you sent her to quite literally create that negative space, that negative reality for yourself, right? So that's why I began myself to change the way that I think, man, change the way that I see things, because I realize that it all starts in here. It all starts with how you think in here. It all starts in the mind. It all starts right here. If you can control this, you can control anything. When I mean control anything, I mean you can control how you see life, how you want your life to be, where you want to be, what you want to do. But it all starts in here. It all starts right here. If you're not in control of this right here, your mind, you'll just tend to see yourself constantly just in a constant spiral of the same chaos, in the same mess that you've probably been in, that you currently may be in now, if you are in any kind of mess. So you know what, guys? I think that's what this video is going to be. It's about the mindset, because I've already started talking about it, and I gave you guys, from what I see, some pretty good gems or whatever. It's all up to you to decide whether or not, if you understand, which I'm sure a lot of you guys do, and I hope y'all do. Because I want to see everybody grow. I want to see myself grow, and I'm learning that now I finally am growing in terms of learning how to control myself, learning how to really extremely be careful of how I think, how I perceive my reality. Because how I perceive my reality is quite literally going to be, how I create it. It's going to be how I perceive it, right? And that's how I feel now. And now that I'm finally in better control of what I can do now and how I think, I know that I can start to do so much better than how I'm doing now. And I think that's the beautiful part about it, right? Just the fact that I can think more positively now, and just really have a better outlook on life and a better understanding. I think that's what's really going to help me become so successful, so happy, live such a happy and fulfilling life, knowing that all this time, the reason why I've been stuck, the reason why I've never been able to grow, is because I wasn't in control of my mind. I wasn't in control of how I thunk. I know that sounded pretty funny, right? How I thunk. I wasn't in control of what I was thinking. I wasn't in control of my mind. I wasn't in control of how I wanted to perceive reality. You know, looking at the good moments, remembering the good times, being present, living in this present moment, accepting where I am right now. Like, yeah, of course, writing down what I want, affirming to myself each and every single day as much as I possibly can. If I forget a day, that's okay. If you forget a day, that's okay. As long as you do it every now and again, and try not to linger on it too much, and just continue to put in work, doing whatever it is that you're trying to do and achieve it, to achieve what it is that you want to do, right? Excuse me. Then it'll happen that much faster for you. Your life will change almost instantaneously, right? But you have to be in control of this right here. You have to learn how to master this. If you can master your mind, you can master anything. I promise you guys. And that's finally what I'm starting to understand. And I really hope you guys are starting to understand the same thing. And I know you are. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end the video right there. I thought it was pretty good. I can't really feel my fingers right now. I came out here and did a lake. I did a run, at least one. I did one lap around, you know, the big old lake right here, if you guys can see it. And I think that's enough for the day because I quite literally cannot feel my fingers, right? So, but you know, I probably might stay out here for another hour and make about 2 more videos for you guys. I'm probably gonna make 1 more after this. So that's enough rambling. Let me get off here because I'm about to run out of time. With that being said, guys, peace and much love. And always remember that life isn't always as bad as you think. Life is quite literally how you perceive it. How you perceive your reality is literally what you're gonna project outwards. It's what you're gonna create for yourself. And with that being said, guys, my name's Kai, aka King Kai. I'm gonna continue to upload, to grind, to put in my work, to grow my channel, and you know, quite honestly, really just continue to have belief and faith in myself that I'm having a positive impact on someone's life right now. It don't matter if it's 1 or 2 people's. If I'm helping them understand that their lives and their realities are much more greater and beautiful than what they think it is, then that really shows me that I'm making progress and I'm making a difference in someone's life. So with that being said, guys, peace and much love to all the kings and queens out there. Peace and much love to all my brothers and sisters all over the world, here in the States. Peace out, guys.